When it comes to the marketing department, the first thing that is given to them is their objective for that year. And this is usually found in the form of increasing profit, increasing sales, improving brand image. So those are the kind of terms that you'll be looking for when you are looking for the objectives of the marketing department. So profit, sales, image, whenever you see something like that, you know they're talking about the marketing objectives. And it is at this stage, first one of objectives, where the marketing department is also given its budget for that year. Of course, they have to make ads, they have to onboard some new distributors, perhaps change the packaging, conduct market research. So for all of that, they need to know exactly how much money they have to play with, and that budget is also given along with the objective for that year. Now, once the department knows what they have to do, and let's say the objective for that year is to increase profit by 10% perhaps. So once that objective is given, the marketing department will then go ahead and start conducting market research, and that's the second phase of our marketing plan. Now, this research will be divided into two stages. First, they will look internally and see if there's anything that they've achieved over the next year perhaps that they could use to improve their marketing efforts. Maybe they've developed some strengths, perhaps their branding last year or their advertisements were so good that they have more loyal customers, so they can come up with newer products and expect that they will buy those too. Maybe a weakness is that you have lost some of your top designers to a rival company, and that's where you're struggling now in terms of the designing of your product. So there might be strengths and weaknesses that may have come up in the company, and that's something you take a look at the part of market research. Additionally, if you have any new ideas or any technology that you brought into the company and it could be used to improve the product, improve the promotions, then this is the time to make a note of it. So maybe you're an umbrella making company and you've got a new idea to make a photochromatic umbrella, which when it starts to rain, it goes transparent, and when it's sun, it goes black, right? Why not? So if it's something like that and you know that you could really use that technology for a new product such as an umbrella, maybe that's the time to make a note of. Once you're done looking at the internal changes in a company, you will also want to look at what's happening externally. And that's where, of course, you conduct your economic analysis, how the price levels are behaving, so the inflation levels, how are people's incomes behaving, how the exchange rate is behaving. So all of those things will be looked at. But along those things, apart from those things, you would also want to look at the customers. How are they behaving? Have the preferences changed? Have the income levels changed? And of course, not to forget your competitors, right? If a new rival opens up a store near your location, that's something to worry about.